Hello and welcome to Crafting with Ty and Friends. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to create the explosion box bases that are 6 inches and 5 inches big. So let's begin. We want to grab our scoring mat. Excuse me, guys. Whew. And for the 6-inch box, you're going to need two 12-inch papers, so 12 by 12 cardstocks. And then you want to go ahead and score at the 6-inch mark. You want to rotate and score at the 6-inch mark again. You're going to do both papers at the same scores, so 6-inch, rotate, 6-inch. Now you can remove your scoreboard, and what you want to do is cut. So what you want to do is cut out just one square. Doesn't matter where the square is at, you just want to remove one square. So you'll have the shape like this. And you're going to do the same thing to the other side. So just remove one square. Then what you want to do is glue the center to this center. But you can do that after you fold and bone your creases. Now you're going to attach your pieces like this, so then you'll have your card base. So just apply your adhesives here, whatever style adhesive you're using. I'm going to be using liquid glue today, art glitter glue. You can find it on my Amazon influencer page. I do get a small commission when you guys purchase from my link. Place it there. Line it up to the score line. And now you have your 6-inch card base. Now grab your trimmer and your score again, and we are going to make a top. So we have our 6 inches box. Now we need to make a 6-inch top. So this time, instead of my last video, I think I did 1/8. So I am going to do 1/4. So I'm gonna have my box, sorry guys, be 6 1/4, the top of the lid, and then I'm gonna have my sides be about 1.5 inches. So I'm going to score my paper at 1.5 inches. That's for my sides. And then I am going to score at 6 1/4. Well, not at 6 1/4. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna score at 7 3 5/8. That's so I can get my lid to be 6 1/4. So I scored at 7 5/8, and then now you want to make a 1.5. Let's just flip it here. Nope, no flipping. Now you want to make your 1.5 inch for your sides. So just go ahead and count till you get your 1.5 inches. So that's going to be at 9 1/8. And you'll just flip and score at the same lines you did the first time. So that was 1.5 inches. And then 7, was it 5/8? Let's just double check. Yep, 7 5/8. And then 9 1/4. So you just have to do the math depending on how you want your box sides and your lid to be. So again, I just add 1/4 of an inch to my lid, and then I have my sides as 1.5 inches. In the last video, I believe I did it at 1 inch, but I'm gonna do it a little wider this time. So once you got it cut, you're going to go ahead and cut here, 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 here on all 4 edges. Just remember, when you are creating your lid, you want to add just a little wiggle room, so you don't want your lid to be exactly 6 inches. In this lid, I added 1/4 of an inch to each side as my wiggle room. In my last lid, I added about 1/8 of an inch. I think 1/8 is a little too wiggly. So go ahead and fold and bone your score marks. Remember, you can always add panels. So just cut them to the size you need and get your panels added to your box. So your box does not have to be one solid color. You can also use pattern cardstock to begin with. So now we're gluing in our edges for our lid. And go ahead and glue all 4 sizes. My measurements on my lid was a little off for my edges, but it'll still work. So now I have my lid glued, and I have my 6-inch base. Let's go ahead and close it up. Yep. Okay, hold on, guys, hold on. Having issues with closing this little flimsy little box here. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to close my box here. So now we have our box done, closed. I like how the 1/4 doesn't have too much wiggle room. So I will be always making my lids with the 1/4 added to the top. So my lid isn't 6.5 inch squared. It is 6 1/4 of an inch square. But that is your, you see it's falling in. I don't have anything inside, so. Now that is your 6-inch box. Let's go ahead and show you guys how to create the 5-inch box. Now what you want to do is you're going to start with a paper that measures 10 by 10. This paper is currently 12 by 12, but you can use a 12 by 12, or you can cut it down to 10 by 10, your choice. But you want to score at the 5-inch mark. So anytime you're making a box, you always want to score at whatever inches you're making. So we're scoring at the 5-inch mark and the 10-inch mark. Sorry, I forgot to get my 10-inch score on. So you're scoring at the 5, and then you're scoring at the 10 inches. And then you're going to cut all around here, which makes your paper 10 by 10. So this is why I said you can start with a 10 by 10 paper, or you can start with your 12 by 12. It's your choice. And you want to make 2 of these, and then you're going to cut out 1 square, the same as you did for the 6-inch box. Set it to the side, and we are going to create our lid. And we are done with our 5-inch box. I hope these videos are helping you guys get started on your explosion box journey. Please share what you create. Thanks for watching. Please tell a friend, like, and subscribe. Thank you.
I said, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop talking to me. Stop.